Investing Secrets with Kevin Attride, empowering you to succeed financially.
Today, we're answering your questions, and I have a good friend, Nate Scott of Living Wealth, here to answer your questions based on his expertise. Nate, what should we be doing with our money in times of inflation?
Anytime that inflation starts to strike, you really want something, essentially the dollar is being devalued. The dollar is losing its value. And so you want to peg assets towards things that are real, that will increase whenever the dollar valuation decreases, or at least have some sort of correlation to that will rise and increase. So one of my favorites is obviously in the world of real estate. I believe real estate will, as inflation increases, typically real estate prices will also increase, but if you own rental real estate or things of that nature, you can also increase rents as inflation goes on. So it can be very sensitive to it. The same thing with gold and silver or precious metals and things of that nature that are by themselves very good hedges against dollars being devalued. But I would also say in the world of infinite banking as well, you certainly don't want the opposite thing to do in the time of inflation is move money into bank accounts that are earning essentially zero, and then you're just falling prey to inflation. Instead, you need to make sure that your bank is very profitable, which is the solution that infinite banking is trying to provide, is how to become a profitable banker. So in other words, if I have all of my assets growing at all times, I can weather inflation very easily simply because my assets are guaranteed to increase each and every year inside of a policy. So I would say twofold. You want to make sure that you're not having money sitting around on the sidelines doing nothing. You want to make sure all your money is working at all times. Policies are a great place to do that as a foundation. But then from the policy, I would recommend using your cash values that have built up in policies to purchase assets that are real assets, whether it's land, whether it's real estate, whether it's precious metals and things of that nature that are that values tend to rise during inflationary timeframes in those assets.
Thank you, Nate. Just really appreciate your guidance, helping us to better understand what to do in times of inflation. Thank you.
There are more investing secrets that are quite powerful for you to build your wealth. If you'd like a VIP introduction to any one of our experts, click on the link below. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss a single tip from any of our seasoned experts. Okay, watch the next video so you can capture our next secrets to investing. If you're ready, it's time for you to experience financial freedom.
The information contained in this episode are opinions not to be used as individual guidance. As always, consult your own financial team for your investment decisions.